Okay, so let's just stand nice and comfortable. Feet hip width apart. And one way to do that is if you bring your heels together. Let me just do, I did press record, didn't I? Yeah. Just bring your heels together, okay, and have a nice tight bottom. Pull the tummy in, but don't lock your knees. Keep them a little bit soft and squeeze there, squeeze here, lovely and tall, okay. Head up as if you're being pulled up nice and tall, ribs away from your hips. And then just at the end, move the heels so that your feet are nice and straight, okay? All right. So our breathing today is really important to just bring us into the room, get ready for the exercise. We're just going to bring our hands up towards our heart as we breathe in, and then out and away. So it's breathing in and breathing out. So feel the chest fill with air as you come up, and then expand. If you can do that through your nose as you come in and out through your mouth. Let's just do this a couple more times. It's really nice to just center yourself, take on that oxygen. You'll be 100% soon once you've taken this in. And lovely, just flowing arms and relax. Good. Lovely. Cool. So today we're going to work from our toes up. And we're just going to do that little pedaling. So all it is just coming up onto your toes, trying to spread the toes. If you've got your trainers or shoes on, still think about spreading the feet and just working those ankles. Okay, so we're just working from the toes and the ankles, and the knees are obviously bending as well. So that's a nice little march on the spot. Little pedal, good. Taking those feet a little bit wider than hip width. We're just going to sit back as if you're sitting on a chair as we go down, and then we're coming back up. Okay, if you can make sure that the bottom goes out and you can see that my knees don't come forward. Okay, so what we're trying not to do is come forward with the move, you see, because it's going to take the weight over my knees. So just sit back. If you want a chair next to you or hold on to the wall, you might not go as far as me, that's fine. You can just come to here, sit, and then come back up again. All right, this time as you come back up, really push the hips all the way forward, so as if you're coming forward into a little arch. Sitting down, squeeze the bottom, hips forward. Lovely, take your time, hold on if you need to. Hips forward, one more time, let's sit back. And coming up, hips forward. Super job, lovely. So we're going to take that a little bit further into a lovely skiing action. So you're letting your arms fly up above you, then down, then go up, reaching up, stretching that body as tall as you can, and then down in a nice fluid, flowing swing. Good, bending the knees at the bottom. There we go, one more time, just getting the blood really pumping around the body. Good, super, that's always a good move to get everything going. A little bit wider with the feet, because we're going to go into our reaching lunge. So that means one leg bends, then the other. One leg bends, then the other. Stretching those arms, reaching. Bit of a tug and war sort of action, isn't it? And you're going to twist the arms as well. Get that rotation into the shoulders. That's it, really good. Nice. So you lean over the foot and the knee as much as you want. It could just be a little movement, just working around the hips, or you could go a little bit further. Couple more. Wonderful. Good. Okay, staying in the same position with your legs, I want you to put your hands beside your ears, not behind your head, beside them, okay? You're going to go into that one leg bend, okay? And we're going to do a little side bend. Now, if you need, you can have the chair there, and you could just do a little side bend like this. Come back up, have the chair for support, side bend, come back up. If not, both hands. So we're crunching this side, and we're stretching this side. One more this side, here we go. And over we go. Lovely. Come back up to center, straighten both legs, give them a little wiggle if you need to, and we're going the other way. If you want to change your chair around, you can. Here we go. So we're going to crunch this side and lean, come back up. Take your time, lovely and slow. Nice, that's it, good. Try and keep the shoulders and the arms back as much as possible. Really good, guys. Nobody's here, that's brilliant. You're all way back with those elbows. And again, lovely stretch this side, and one more. Super. Really good. Good. Coming back up. Good. Those legs have been out there wide for a little while, opening up those hips, so give them a little shake. And then we're going to just lift our knees. So it's just lifting your knees, alternate knees up to the front. Again, you may want to just have a chair there, and you can do it one-handed like that if you want to. That's it. So, thing to think of, I'm not leaning back. When I lift my knee, I'm not going like this. I'm staying lovely and tall, and I'm bringing the knee up as high as I can. Super. Getting you warmed up today. Good. So, we got a little hip circle here. So, it's just taking the hip round, so the knee draws a bit of a circle. It comes up and it goes out. Really opening up those hips there. Good. Far too much sitting these days. We all do, don't we? So we've really got to keep these hips working. Good. One last one each side. Lovely. Good. So we're going to go into our forward and back. So we're rounding the back. And we're opening out, round, all the way down to the lower spine, opening up the chest. Really good move. Getting that body, the back mobility, shoulders, chest opening. Good. Easy one to just do in the kitchen while you're waiting for tea to cook or the kettle to boil. And it really feels good to just open up the back and the shoulders. One more time. Good. And we're working to the shoulders a little bit more. Put the hand onto the shoulder. We're just going to do some little circles forward. Good. Warming them up. And then we're going to go the other way. Backwards. You might find going forward easier than going backwards, or vice versa. And then change to the other side. So let's bring it forward. Brilliant. Just take your time. Get a nice, as big a circle with that elbow as possible. And then back the other way. Round we go. Good. Super job. So we're just working our way up. We're going to do a couple of our shoulders where we take our ear to our shoulder. Keep them nice and level. Don't lift the shoulder and just tilt the head so the ear goes down. You get a nice stretch in this side. And then if you want, you can just pop your hand on. You don't need to push. Literally just rest your hand onto your head and you'll feel that stretch increase. Hold it there for a second, and then as we let go, your head becomes nice and light and you go the other way, ear to the shoulder. Once you're in that position, it's just literally resting the hand. And again, if you hold your tension in your neck and shoulders, a really nice stretch. And then come back up. Good. A little look down to the floor. We're going to do our roll down. So the shoulders come forward, rolling the back, arms roll down the legs, all the way down towards the floor if you can. Hold on to a chair if you feel a bit unstable. Hang the head, hang the arms. Then you're going to squeeze the tummy, squeeze the bottom, pull yourself back up and do a little shoulder roll. Good. We're going to go halfway down this time. So chin to chest, shoulders forward, halfway down, hands stop just above the knees. And you're going to round your back into that cat position, like an angry cat. Then the tummy goes down towards the floor. If you want to bring in your chair and do this on the chair, you can. So it's rounding the back up and then flattening the back down. Rounding the back. If you use the chair, you get a little bit more of a shoulder stretch because of the arms being out in front of you. And this time we're going to go all the way to the floor. And then we're going to squeeze the tummy, squeeze the bottom and roll all the way back up. Cool, lovely. So we're going to use our band a couple of times before we do our little bit of music and a bit more dancey stuff. So we did this last week and we forgot to add the squat, or last session we forgot to add the squat. So you want to hold your band as wide as you need to take your arms over and back. So if you find it difficult and you sort of bend in your arm, just take it really wide so that you can manage to keep the arms straight. And it really helps with that mobility in the shoulders and upper back. Good. We're going to add a squat this time because we forgot it last time. So we're going to go down into our squat. Then as we come up, we're going to take the arms over. We're going to bring the band back across. And then you're going to go down into the squat again. We're going to bring the band up and over. It will look like this. So as you come down, the band stays in front of you, sitting back. As you come up, the band's going to go over. Down we go again, lovely and slow, just sitting as far as you can. Good. And over again. And it should, even if you just go a little way, coming up, standing tall. One last one forward, well done. Feel that in the shoulders, so it's really good. Especially when you get cold this time of year, you sort of hunch up a little bit, don't you, when you're cold? So it's really good to get those shoulders down. So the next one, last one we're going to do with the band, we've got a bow and arrow. So you want to stand as if you're shooting somebody over there, and you want to pull the band back and look back where the elbow goes. Then look forward again, then pull, and looking back. Good. You can turn sideways as I've got one foot forward and one foot back, and looking. Let's do a couple more. So a really good pull, working the arm and the shoulder. One more time. So you can make that as difficult or as easy as you want. By holding it tighter will make it harder. Holding it further away will make it easier. I'm going to change direction. I'm going to shoot somebody over here now. Okay, and then you're going to just pull that shoulder back. So the one that goes behind you needs to be bent. You bend and you pull the band alongside of your face. So like that, that's it. If you've done archery, you'll know the routine. Brilliant. Good, couple more, here we go. So pulling back, really feel those arms and shoulders work. Keeping that strength. Fabulous, and then let those down. Okay, give them a nice little roll. In fact, let's give ourselves a big hug. Okay, and it opens up the shoulder blades behind you. It's good to give you a hug. We don't have enough these days, do we? Even if we resort to giving ourselves a hug. So we've got our little heel dig. Are you ready? I'll tell you as it comes what we're going to do. So little heel digs.
And if you're by yourself, no
and you got
worries.
to smile.
Just follow.
Get you smiling. Here we go. So a little dip with the legs as well. Good. Are you ready to dip left? Here we go. And we dip. We spin up. Take a sip. And lean back. Excellent. You remembered. We're going to slide left.
To the left now.
And
to the right,
to the right. Hands on the hip. Are you ready? We're going to go. I won't get you to do the yeehaw. Nice little move of those hips. That's it.
This next part's my favorite part, cause this time
That's really good in. Here we go. Heel dig.
Grab it sweetheart and spin out with them. Do the hold down
Good.
and get into it.
Ready to dip.
To the left now and dip with it. Don't throw down, take a sip with it. And lean back with your head. Send it. It's simple.
Good. Are you ready to slide?
Slide to the left, slide to the right. Now cool down.
Oh, cool down.
Slide to the left, slide to the
Butterfly.
right. Do the butterfly, have a good time around.
Yes. Here we go again. Let's get those hips going. Yay. Woohoo. Here we go. And
grab it sweetheart and spin out with them. Do the hold down and get into it.
ready to dip.
To the left now and dip.
Ready to spin.
Take a sip with it and lean back.
Lean. We're going to go
Take it
bouncing.
down now.
So,
Take
little
it down
bounces.
now.
Little
Take it down
bounces with
now.
those
Take
knees.
it down now. Bring it up now.
Bring it up.
now. Bring it up now. Bring it
Take it
up
down.
now.
So we're going to go down and crisscross.
Cross. Bring it up now, crisscross.
Crisscross.
Do whatever you like right here.
Are you ready? From the top.
Gonna do the two-step, then cowboy boogie. Grab it sweetheart and
Oh, you're
spin out
remembering it
with
well.
Go down and get into it. Take it to the left now and dip with it. Gonna throw down, take a sip with it and lean back, put your hips in it.
Little dips. Here we go. Little
That
bounces.
was not so
Bounces
bad.
with those knees.
That was not so
If you're
bad,
bouncing a
was it?
basketball.
That was not so bad. That was not so bad, was it?
Get a bit of body movement.
That was not so bad. That was not so bad, was it?
One more.
That was not so bad.
Are you
That was
ready?
not so bad,
Last
was it?
time.
Gonna do the two-step, then cowboy boogie. Grab it sweetheart and spin out with him. Do the hold down and get into it. Take it to the left now and dip with it. Gonna throw down, take a sip with it and lean back, put your hips in it.
Oh, well done. Excellent, excellent. You remembered. Now, will you remember the next one? So we're going to go for it. It's our little 1, 2, bounce for 2. So it's a single, another little bounce. I'm going to push my chair away. Here we go. So, little bounce, double. This is going to warm you up. Get you puffing. Are you ready to step out to the side, remember? That's it, arms and legs. If you want to go slow, you can. That's slow. This is fast. You choose what's right for you. Are you ready for our single, double? We can add a punch. If you've got the room. Out to the front, little heel dig. That's fast. This is slow. You go as fast as you want. Good. Woo! Are we ready? Single, double. Little punch. Yes, little lift of the feet. Or just lift the heels. Out to the side. Good. Not quite as warm as it was in the summer doing this, is it? Are you ready? On the spot. See that punch in? Good. Those arms moving. To the front, heel dig. So this is fast. Take it down if you need to. Get a little bit puffed out. Good. Are you ready to go out to the side? Here we go. Out to the side. That's it, little tap. Good, well done. Are you ready? Back to the chorus. Here we go. And again, keep it going. Here we go. Nearly there. Woo! Way! We haven't done that for a while, have we, guys?
Birds flying
We haven't done that for a while. Well done, well done. Okay.
You know how I feel.
So let's do some nice breaths. Get our breath back. I hope you got the windows open. If not, you need to. Lovely deep breath in. Good. One more time. Well done. We're going to do a little melt. Remember our melt. just waving,
It's a new
swaying to
dawn.
one side, to the other.
It's a new day. It's a new life.
Good. Give yourself a little hug and a little body roll. Yes, good. Lovely.
I'm feeling
And we're going to just do a little rock. So it's just a dip with the knees. Good. Just relax into these moves. Nice and gentle. So we're going to take the elbow up towards the ceiling and get a lovely stretch down that side. The other side. Elbow goes up. Little lean stretch down the side. Good. We're going to reach. Good. We're going to come forward and open. One more. Forward. Lovely and slow. Round in the back. And open. Good. So I'm going to show you a different way of doing that hamstring stretch. Take one out in front of you. Sit down a little. Hand on this leg. It looks like this. And you're stretching the back of that leg. Like we've done sitting down. Take that chest forward. Super. Let's go the other side. So one leg goes out stretch on the heel. Hand goes on the bent leg. Step forward. A lovely stretch all the way out that leg. Good. Lovely. And can you remember where we do a big reach out with one hand, the other hand, and then reach forward. Show you easier. So we go 1, 2, and watch the shoulders go forward. Super. And again, reach, forward. Good. Let's just do a couple of those gentle. So we got a little heel dig. Those heels in, little bicep curl with the arms.
Scent of the pine.
Good.
You know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine, and I know how I feel.
So we're just going to go into those lovely big circles. Take a lovely breath in and out. A little dip with the knees. One more. Reach at the top. That's it. Reach again. One more each side. Stretching the body all the way up. And then we're going to melt. Take our time. Cleaning those windows, we used to call it, didn't we? Lovely. Okay. Last one I want to do, hands on those legs, round the back off. Flatten the back. We're going to do one more. Up we come, and then we're going to roll all the way up. And give your shoulders a little roll.